Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 39 of Rise in Eberron.
I could have
Rise,
sworn this was
Pathfinder in
40.
Eberron. Huh?
So I
Session?
could have sworn this was 40.
No, it would have been,
Okay.
but we
But we played
overwatched.
Overwatch instead.
Yeah, legitimate excuse, legitimate strategy. So last time you guys were tasked with going to this mysterious Tower of Light. You had met up with the people here, who you had almost obliterated. Thank goodness you didn't. They were accidental allies. They were here kind of as a scouting party, trying to find this Tower of Light to themselves. They are people of the Silver Flame. Um, then you immediately, after scalding them and scorching them with fireballs and everything, you healed their wounds magically. But the pain's still there.
Yeah.
They'll never forget that. Especially those two that were running around on fire.
It
That
happens.
they're gonna have some PTSD.
Look,
No, I can memory lapse them.
you can't make an omelet without setting some people on fire.
I got a map for that.
I forgot we have a hacker, and then we were actually playing Shadowrun. Go ahead. What are you plugging into?
Yeah, after they got
roll,
on
roll me your
fire,
interface check.
once they were on
What
fire,
corporation are you with?
Silver Flame. Look, her hair is even silver. It actually looks silver today.
that's because it's fading already.
Let's not get into that tangled mess.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn
yeesh.
it.
All right, so I'm going to fast forward some time because we didn't get to Billy M on fire. Sab, well done. Vibrating intensifies. Anyways, flying magical dildos aside, I'm going to fast forward some time since we missed a day of doing a session. Not really missed a day, but since we haven't had one in a while. And through your means of cheating the system, you have found the tower in the middle of no man's land. No, in the middle of the Ravar Oroth, which is the jungle of scimitars.
Stuck
we're gonna-
in the middle with them.
That's how I feel every time I have to do a D&D session.
That's where
There you go. So we're gonna put these guys here, and we're gonna say that you're somewhere there is where you have found these ruins. The reason why you found them is who the freak has see invisibility, or not see invisibility, true sight? Yeah, cheater. I shouldn't have even asked. I should have said, cheater, you have your cheats on, right?
yeah, I pull up my scope.
I mean, I have
Right.
True Sight, but I wasn't using it.
I'm saying she's got a permanent.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
you know,
She's got the goggles.
Has a
she
specialized
has
on
sight
all day.
beyond sight. She's a Thundercats hoe.
Does that make Tay and Sab the Thundercats?
I guess it kind of does. I'm never not going to be able to call them as a pair to the Thundercats.
Now you just gotta work a way in that we end up getting that as our nickname.
Right, like, I'm just going to say, I'm going to have
Yeah,
you guys in a
breaker.
city somewhere, and, like, you're going to have to be walking in these dresses
Well,
that have your legs
do
exposed, and
have
you're just going to be like, look at them thighs. Damn, them some Thundercats.
Oh my
And
god.
it'll stick forever.
Yep. Okay. What's flying now? I don't even know what's going on in the chat now. I'm just going to pay attention to you guys mostly. Mostly. None of this chocolate. So, you get to this tower, and you check things out, and for all intents and purposes, it is a 50-foot by 50-foot tower, ruined. You can see down inside, and it's just a crumbled mess. With the exception of like going all the way down to the first floor, everything is piled on top of the first floor, and out in front of this tower, nobody else except for Seda can see that there's two auras that look like dogs. They're like these golden auras that are just sitting there in front of the entry into this tower. And above them is this big neon flashing light that says Tower of Light. No, no, it's just those two dogs.
I also have permanent detect magic.
Tower of Light. No humans under 21. No elves under 7.
Hey,
Vein.
I got detect magic going on.
But you're not close enough to detect magic. You're up on the ship.
You just get down there and the dogs say, ID. Yeah, this checks out.
Wait,
Pass.
doesn't Garrett's gun have true sight?
The scope does,
It
yeah.
has
Yeah.
better
Or
than
even
true
better
sight.
than true sight,
It has
technically?
better than true sight.
Yeah, see through true sight.
The dogs
Especially when
just say, present your pass. Not this shit again.
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Sab's just like, fuck it, I'm out. Gone.
Wait,
Nope, we don't need
present
this.
your pass. We just move Celine.
So, yeah. Garrett, do you take a look down there?
I may as well.
Okay. Well, when you use your sight beyond sight, you can't see through the tower.
It's fake.
It's a fake. Let's look at that.
You do see the
It's
dogs
not
that she's talking about, though.
I can
There's
see, I can
nothing
see the
inside
two
the
E's.
tower. As soon as
Can
you
see
go
the-
in the tower, it teleports you.
Tell him I can't say dilly shit.
So, it's a magic tower.
You're a magic tower.
I'll show you a magic tower.
Let's see here. Let me zoom out a little bit.
I'll make the
Hey,
magic
what?
tower disappear.
Hey, why are you like scooched over to the side of your camera? It's
Because
weird.
it's sitting on my second screen.
Okay.
No,
is that
And I
better?
got, and I got mirrors. And I got mirrors behind me. So if I
No,
put
yours-
it on the main
Yours
screen-
is fun. Taze was just like way off the side. She was like sitting over here. Yeah, if you do that, that's gonna drive me crazy.
The dogs are just sitting there. They look like some sort of sentinel. Like they're just sitting there, not
Kill
doing
all
anything. Like
mutants.
not
This isn't Bender.
looking up at you guys.
I said
Bring me closer.
mutants.
I wish to
They're
hit it with
sentinels.
my shield.
What?
Say that again now? What was that?
When did you get a shield?
I don't.
I'm just gonna move you guys as tokens because, cheese.
Oh, no, she does have a shield. It's
Called
just
a meat shield.
Oh, no, I was talking more about the stupid sword that never shut the fuck
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah, honey's still there.
Alright, shall we go down and talk to the horror dogs?
It's not very
Oh,
nice.
no.
Celine, you have any idea who these dogs are? I
You're
haven't-
into dogs.
There we go.
Good,
So we're gonna
go
talk to
them.
Celine. That's messed up, man.
Look, Celine, puppies.
She looks down and she says, "Those are guardians. They will deem you worthy or not of entering the Tower of Light."
So I
Okay.
should just stay on
What
the
if
ship.
what if they deem us unworthy?
Then you won't be able to go in. And
Oh,
there's nothing
okay.
I
Well,
can do
so
about it.
it's better than learning that they'll just kill us on sight.
Yeah, well, like what she describes of them, Tay. If you want to give me a knowledge religion check or knowledge
Yeah.
arcana check, either or.
Which one's higher?
Probably your Arcana.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'll just click the Arcana button.
27. They're blink dogs.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. So you guys
they
like
were fun.
yeah you guys know that like or you know there's they don't actually pose a threat, and they're good aligned. They basically they're just there as guardians and can't really do much to you.
I would love to know more about their religious purpose. So I'm gonna make a religion check.
These
Aw.
particular ones would be used as guardians of sacred places, essentially keeping like lesser evils out, but they're
Gotcha.
intelligent as well, so they can actually hold conversation. So they can also be sought as like ways to ward people away.
Gotcha.
But with their ability to blink and teleport, they can play tricks and actually they'll go out and cause people to like get lost and go away from the tower.
That doesn't sound particularly
If they're smart,
good
can they
of
just
them.
say,
It's
They just hold
good
us
because
like
they're
a-
protecting a
away.
sacred place.
But I understand why they do it.
Alright, so they're not gonna eviscerate us if they don't like us.
Yeah. I don't know
My
how the
screen is
music
completely black.
It's
Oh, no,
completely
there it
black.
is.
Okay.
All the way at the very, very top, I can see a
Yeah.
little bit.
Music wasn't supposed to be playing. There we go. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn that music back up because I turned it down at one point.
It's okay. I know. It wasn't supposed to be playing.
Hey,
Something
buddy.
tinkering with it. All right. So you guys can see the dogs there.
Puppies!
Can I see the dogs?
Yes.
I give
By
I give
approaching them,
Seb-
you do see them. They make themselves known and seen, and they are partially visible.
Is Celine with us?
Puppies!
Is she willing to come with us?
So Celine does come with you. You got the rest of your crew down there that you want to bring with you, and the two dogs look over at all of you.
Hello!
They raise a brow, and they look up amongst this crowd of people. Essentially, kind of they seem surprised, and they look to each other, and they look back at you guys, and they say, "Thou must seek the Temple of Light."
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is why thouest is heareth, seeking thine temple of life. Because
One of them puts his paw over his face.
because thine is holy enough as walking silver glow stick looking for temple of light.
Only 5 may enter the trials.
How many do we have?
Sorry, Io.
1,
We're
2,
past
3,
this
4,
time.
5.
Familiars allowed?
Familiars are allowed. Familiars don't count against the score.
What about an angel? Does an angel count?
Only 5. Yes, an angel counts.
No.
So, would I be Celine's familiar?
No. There's no familiar going on there.
Okay. What about
Try though,
Well,
Garrett.
you're familiar
So
with
you'll
Celine.
notice how I put
What about-
only these
Yeah.
tokens on the screen.
what about Sada's drop bear?
She can have her drop bear in her bag.
Okay.
Just smuggle through.
Celine can get into
Just-
somebody's
she-
bag.
So Seda kind of just like, shut up, get your head in the freaking bag. Oh, you're so fat.
There's nothing there. Don't
I
worry
didn't
about
want it to end up being like she goes to use the drop bear and it just like explodes into dust as soon as it appears inside the tower.
No, it just exploded into a bunch of tiny bears.
it. My tiny bear.
These are good. They wouldn't cause violence.
Now I have a bear army.
That'd be horrifying.
Bear
Like
swarm.
mini drop bears just
Yeah.
tearing out little holes in your skin.
All right.
They're just about the size of like wolf spiders, and there's just about 1,800 of them.
The rest of
It's a swarm of drop bears.
the rest of the crew behind you.
Was technically my familiar.
Poor Tony.
The rest of the crew behind you is just like, what do we do? I mean, if you get in.
Oh, wait. So we just have to take the tests, and then if we pass them, then we can all go in?
No.
Oh.
The tests are beyond the doors. Only 5 may seek entry to the test. So you have to choose the 5, and then you have to whoever. Like they're basically asking, "What's your orders, guys?" Because we're not volunteering as tribute.
So we have to go in line.
Keep the ship cloaked. Keep away from any engagements. Celine's in charge.
I give Sab a huge pat on the back and go, "You're pretty worthy." You go first.
You're going with. We're all going in.
I'll go after if and or you can't get in.
Okay. So. Let me put fear to the back there. There you go. All right. So the dogs ask that you step forward, and then they look at the 5 of you, 6 of you, the 7 of you, and they both ask at the same
Cheers,
time.
remember?
They say, "Without this, there is only the other."
OOC, is it light? I'll say, is it light?
I don't know anything about the Silver Flame.
I don't know. You want me to make a roll? I'll do a roll.
Without this, there's only the other. They're looking for 2 things.
It's light and
Oh.
darkness.
Yeah.
Or light and shadow. I mean, both of them.
No, because without light, there is no such thing as shadow. Shadow is derived from light.
Yeah.
Well, there is dark.
Is that Charles' answer? Without light, there is only dark.
Yeah.
Can I?
Without hope, there is only fear.
Too late. Garrett has said that is the answer. And the 2 dogs bow their heads, and they stand aside.
That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the
Hey,
doors
can we get you guys anything?
open.
Do you need some
Dogs?
blink traits? You want some blink traits?
I didn't say that. Garrett said that. I just think
Both dogs now have both of their paws on their heads. They're just
They
like,
now
"Oh,
look like 2 dogs.
Alright, I know how you feel. Hear no evil, see no evil. Let's go in.
Let's go in. And ahead. Down the stairs.
Garrett steps in
Into the
Roll
tower.
a
Trap.
save.
It is actually a small chamber there. Ahead. With a large
There's
A
a
large-
stone.
pillar in the center.
I don't mean to push in front, but I gotta push somewhere.
Horse face, get it. Get
Hey,
on
do
my
you
way.
have the right?
Move me.
Do you have the right health right now?
I don't know.
It's okay if she doesn't. If she has less, then I'm fine with that.
Well, I had to fix mine. Mine was
No,
wrong.
I have 97 health, not 90. How does fix? How does fix?
So Celine should have 48.
Where is my AC's right? Well, Io's is proper. Mine wasn't. What the hell?
That's
No,
because
I
I'm
fixed
fixing them
those.
faster
Oh.
than you can.
Stop fixing my stuff.
I'm fixing it faster than you can touch it. I'm fixing
What do you
it
think,
faster.
Trapmaster?
I right into a wall, so
What do you think,
I love that I
Trapmaster Garrett?
I love that I can see part of the grass.
Oh, congratulations. You can see a hole in the foundation of fabric of reality of time.
I think we broke something.
All right. Yeah, and keep freaking Firouz on the right spot, woman. You can't be halfway on the wall. Anyways,
He can't be whole way anywhere.
Well,
Yes,
if
he
you,
can,
if
right
you
there.
if you give him spider climb, he can be halfway on the wall.
anyways.
He's got like half of his hooves up here on the floor.
Tony Hawk's Pro Centaur. All right,
It's
so
kind of like that scene from Spider-Man where he starts touching one and goes, whoa.
so
Oh.
you have this pillar in the center of a semicircular chamber ahead. Remember, I said the outside of the tower was 50 feet in diameter. Here we're looking at, from the entrance, 90 feet. As you went down the stairs.
It's a TARDIS tower.
Well, you went down some stairs there. You went down 10 feet of stairs.
But theoretically, the outer wall should be about right there.
Yep.
If it's actual space.
Right.
Well, see, yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, well, it's technically
Garrett.
like a 50-ish
Mhm.
diameter.
Do you
But-
see
but
any
you
traps,
noticed some
Garrett?
that either it expanded as you went down the stairs or something wonky is going on. Do you detect
wonky.
magic? You detect faint conjuration coming from this pillar. Inside this side of the pillar, you see a 15-inch diameter circle, half circle, and it's indented into.
This fucking orb shit again.
Mm.
doing? Check for traps, I guess.
Yeah,
Garrett.
I'll do that now.
What's really gonna happen is we're gonna get over there, and the thing's gonna like open up, and then controllers are gonna spit out, and then it's gonna be like, choose your hero. This is really Vex's lead-in to make us play Overwatch instead.
I would laugh really hard.
You detect that it is not trapped. And
Well, your passive was higher than that, and your auto passive thing was kicking right at
Mhm.
30 then.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Dun-dun.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Pink Panther.
Did it? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. No wonder I can't move myself.
So I inspect the
So-
space.
as you inspect the space,
Ah,
Ah,
blink
dog!
blink dogs. The blink dogs live up to their name.
Did Garrett just scream like that?
Don't blink at me like that.
They go, you must choose where to place this. And
Garrett,
Garrett
keep your pants on.
and the two of them look at each other, and a ball of light appears right here.
Huh.
And it's a tangible ball of light.
Oh.
And they reside themselves to sitting in this back corner. Probably because they haven't seen anybody try this in a while, and they're probably going to be very entertained by it.
Is it like a big marble?
That's
no,
when you look
it's,
up.
it's like a warm ball of nothing, but kind of sort of
Uh-huh.
heavy. It's like if
Okay.
you were to pick up some water, it feels like warm water, but it actually
so many
stays a ball.
uses for this.
Garrett,
So
that's
many
when you
uses
look
for
up
this.
on the pillar and you see a hoop about 30 feet up. Dunk it.
But as you mentioned, that he's already put it in his pants.
So there's Sabrith. You notice that there's another hole about the same size there.
I love this hole.
It's more
Is there another hole
There's
in this?
another one
You
there
love
as
defense?
well. Yes,
I love
And one back here.
yes, there's one there.
Perception.
What about one on top?
No, the pillar goes all the way to the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Do they have any? Do they have any markings or anything, or are they all the same?
That was your perception to study it, Sab?
Yes.
All right. So this one has two, what looks to be like angelic sentinels of some sort. They have large shields and large pikes, like almost like lances, and they're at either side of the orb. This one is completely blank. It just I shouldn't say it's blank. It looks like rays of light coming up, almost like the old Japanese flag. It was the old one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that it has that kind of thing going on. This one has three angels, one of them being taller than the other two, and two of them are I think they're wielding maces, and the other one is wielding a long sword. And this one here seems to be a Grim Reaper and an angel.
That was Io's religion check.
I don't know.
What about your religion check?
Yeah, I'm looking for my good with it. Or, no, that's
Sab's initial guess is either the front or the back.
I have that
Sab's-
macro somewhere.
Sab's
Where the
initial
hell is it?
assumption is that it'd either be to allow the rays to actually emit from the orb of
Do I
light,
have it
or it
wrong?
would be
I misdescribed something here. This one is 15 inches in diameter. The other ones are all 10 inches in diameter.
how big
And
is
the
the
ball.
orb?
The orb is 10 inches.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, Sab's inclination is that it's this one. That's her gut feeling.
And
Hmm.
now the music should have been playing that I had stopped. There we go. There's a faint, sounds almost like some sort of hymn while you're in here. Sounds very cathedral-like.
Dos requiem.
Quick PC, grab the balls with both hands. Left or right hand, Vex. Well timed quote.
Tay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that macro, so I'm just manually in it.
It's okay.
I like straight up don't know what the heck happened to it. I'm trying to find it now.
It's a shame you don't have a
Alright, so you got
passive
23.
religion knowledge.
That's a 23 in religion. Tay.
Yeah.
Okay, and Seda, what's that?
Hang on, because I get to re-roll it. It's going to be a dungeoneering check.
A dungeoneering check? Okay, fantastic. Alright. Tay, you've been doing studying up, of course, on Silver Flame related stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you much about what these different things mean. You do know that the sentinels on the left-hand side of this pillar are archons, and those are like stalwart defender type angels. Those specific kind of archons that are pictured there. The other one on the right-hand side is simply angels, and the one on the bottom side that seems to represent some sort of opposites or something like that. You're not totally certain. And the one on the very front just seems to represent light itself. Dungeoneering check, though, with Seda kind of walking around with you, and you're like maybe talking about this amongst yourselves. Seda thinks that these may give some sort of clue as to what may happen when you put the orb in one of these. Obviously, the orb won't work for the light, but it seems like you need to get 2 more orbs in order to be able to somehow get this 4th orb.
So we need to do all 3 anyway, but which one do we want to do first?
Right. They all seem, obviously, there's some sort of trials, as you've already been told that. You're not sure exactly.
Well, the life and
what
death
they
one
take.
is a little scary.
I'm going to use my scope and look at the statues.
Okay. You do that, and you just zoom really close into the statues. You do
What
not
was
see
on the
through them.
right side?
That was
Just angels.
It was 3 angels, one that seemed bigger than the other 2. 2 of those angels had maces, one had a long sword.
I got a feeling if we do this wrong, they're going to animate, and then we're going to have a ball buster and a big
I'm
ass
pretty
sword.
sure they're going to do that regardless.
Yeah. If we do life and death, we might have to play
We
scissors, paper, rock to see who lives. One large. So 3 angels, 1 large.
Any hints, Mr. Blink Dog?
They both speak at
Don't
the same
die.
time. We are not allowed to interfere.
Oh,
Only
okay.
observe how you accomplish your trials.
Let's just go clockwise.
Well, can I like carefully almost put the ball into the thing and look at to see if they have any reactions?
You're
one
looking to watch the blink dogs?
Yeah.
Which one are you
It's like-
are you putting it in?
3
I'm not
angels.
putting it. I'm not putting it in fully. Just teasing it in there. Just
Okay,
going.
how
looking at the
close are
blink
you
dogs.
putting it towards it?
I don't know. Just
It's
to
just
press
gonna
it.
suck it. It's going to suck it in.
No,
Nah.
something's going to reach out and
I'm
grab
gonna
it.
have my hand in front
Listen,
of it and go.
this pillar has been sitting here with its holes
It's
dry
eager.
dry
It's
and
really
empty for a while. It might be desperate enough to just vacuum it in. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
But
gonna
it can be
end-
dragged for another couple of minutes.
Just put it in the 3 angel one. Let's get it done.
Alright, I just slam it on into the
Oh wait,
3
don't
angels
you
and then.
don't you have a mental link with Celine?
Oh yeah, first I call up Celine.
There's no response.
Bitch! She's ignoring me.
She's screening your calls, bro.
All right. You
Well,
slide
I'm
that
gonna
in there,
slam it
and then
in
there's
without
a,
you.
and you hear something moving back here, Did you guys
Yep.
see that? Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
And the floor itself begins to move underneath of that pillar
See, this is why I moved.
and reveals a stairwell going down. Down to
That's not
a
ominous.
door. A
Oh.
stone
Well-
door with the same carving on it.
I feel great that the Blink Dog said how you accomplish the objective. So that's
They're-
thanks for having faith in us. Yeah.
They
What do you
are
think, Garrett?
they
Trapped?
are very religious blink dogs. They are good aligned, so they're kind of inclined to have faith. They kind of have to, or else they wouldn't have their position. So don't take that as a thing of me saying like, yeah, you guys might be able to do this, because fuck that.
I point down to the stairway and look at the blink dog. It's like, is it safe?
No, it's not safe. Sam just
No, it's
They
not.
they go.
I don't know what
They
the
go-
structural engineer was thinking, but that's not safe.
It is safe for us.
I'm monitoring.
You guys
so
approach
of
the
course
door,
it's safe for me.
and it seems that the door would open up with an ease, a quick push.
No,
Hey,
it's
you
a
want to
very
check that
sensitive
thing for
door.
traps?
Nah, they wouldn't trap it.
I'm gonna turn this music
No,
off.
Garrett doesn't have to check for traps anymore.
It's-
He
I'm having,
automatically
like,
finds
he
them.
automatically
has like
has a passive
really
trap.
long service.
He doesn't get
back in the day.
Still do an active on top of it.
Right.
Sorry, Tay.
No, like I just heard like some guy starting to do a sermon in the background in like freaking Latin. I was like, no. I just turned that way down.
Okay, so
I was gonna
Garrett,
start falling asleep in my chair right now.
you want to make an active check?
Checking for
I mean, I
traps.
guess.
For trip traps.
For tarps.
Okay, that took forever to roll. Holy crap.
Well,
Silly
it wasn't as good as your passive automatic, so.
No, it is
That's
not
right, though.
trapped at all. There's actually, it seems to be no machination behind it. It just looks like you push it open.
Told
I
you.
was
Too
looking
good
around.
traps.
What did she see? What did she see with her special eyes? What
Uh,
do I see with my
you push it
regular
open,
eyes?
and the light pours out of the room. It is a large room, much like the one you're in. The stairs kind of end here. Let me go ahead and move you guys to the map. So, oops, wrong one. There we go. So where you guys are at is the bottom of the stairs where the door is. This right here is the door. You look ahead some 25 feet, and the room is just filled with light, glowing light. There seems to be no source.
Oh.
Have you ever seen Get Him to the Greek, Vex?
No.
Okay.
Why?
We
That's
lost
not
you.
really reason
There's-
watch.
There's this one point in it where
Oh, I selected.
P. Diddy is talking to the employees of his record company, and he's telling them, he's like, no, this is for you guys. I own 11 chicken restaurants. I'm gonna be fine. And then his like bodyguard just goes right after PD says, you guys are the ones who have to worry. His bodyguard goes, you guys are fucked. And PD just goes, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I feel like that's what the Blink Dogs were thinking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's chicken of the cave. So, does my true sight see anything?
Just the light.
How
Does this
about
light do
magic?
anything different to me?
What?
Don't be looking at my screen in hopes of finding information.
I'm not looking at your screen.
How about
What about
detect
my
magic?
detect magic?
You detect conjuration,
Yay, conjuration.
and it's
They gonna
it's
summon
and
some
it's
shit, guys.
and it's all
Well,
throughout
yeah,
where
we
the
kind
light
of
is.
figured that, or we kind of figured we might be fighting 3 angels.
Yeah.
And you
Can I
detect,
look through
of
my
course,
scope?
no evil. Can you look through your scope? You can. The middle of the room is bright. Your scope reveals no secrets. The
Damn.
door shuts behind you.
Of course it does.
Get ready to rumble.
Wow, that's not the tool I wanted. Did you see that janky ass line?
Yes, I did.
There, the door shuts behind you.
There you go.
Hey,
That's
Pagan,
a
how you
beautiful
doing?
line. Beautifully done.
Thank you. I used the square tool. Yeah, magic.
It works.
So, yeah, I'm just walking out there going, oh.
Garrett's
what are
just
you doing?
see. This is gonna have been like a riddle room where the angels were gonna show up and give us a riddle, and Garrett's just gonna like full on chest fondle one of them, and then it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, you're just going like, oh.
He's just gonna be like, "This feels familiar, Celine," and it's
And-
like, "No."
Right as soon as Garrett wanders towards the center of the room where the light is, he is not the person that I thought was going to trigger this.
He just walks
A
face first, and that guy sort of goes
large-sized
Oh.
angel
Oh.
towers over him with this, like, this corroded copper-toned skin, this green shimmery skin, and he has this one long sword down in front of him, and his angel wings spread out.
So he's
And
got
then-
it sort of like held like this.
Yeah, and then the two normal-sized angels next to him with these golden maces, just looking at all of you, and they all speak. The first one speaks first, I should say, and he looks up at all of you and he says, "Your first trial begins now." And he
Hey,
looks over
Garrett,
to
you might
the
want
other
to
two.
step back.
He looks over to the other two, and they go, "By the silver flame, our actions are deemed holy." And they draw their maces back, and the one right next to Garrett just begins to strike down to Garrett. Roll initiative.
Of course, Garrett would be the one to walk into the light. He's like silver flame regenerative.
Oh, come on.
Where is?
boom, easy.
Oh, criminy.
I actually got a good initiative.
Yeah, wow.
Is this the first time this has ever happened for Zab?
For some reason I have to drag to roll my dice. That's really weird.
Maybe I should zoom out. Yeah.
Alright, so I was just going to have you guys recite yours to me real quick. Garrett, what was yours? 32?
32.
Alright. Sab's was 28. Okay. Tails was
13.
alright. And Firu and Sada's was
14.
14. Fantastic.
Look at that. You got a crit fail on your initiative roll, but you still rolled higher than me.
Who is allowed to act in the surprise round? Like, who has special rules that allow them to? I don't think anybody does.
I'm not flat-footed or anything like that. No matter
I don't
what.
know about Bard.
Okay, so you're not flat-footed. You get one action this round.
Do I get a religion check?
But you'll get it after them. No, you will not.
Poop.
Alright, so Sab isn't considered flat-footed. Garrett, I don't think is considered flat-footed, so what's going to happen is they're going to get their action, and then you two take your actions, and then we begin normal initiative combat. So, the smaller angel here, they'll all only get one action. Unless I just, decide to use other stuff. He's going to do... When he swings down with his mace... Your AC is 20. Alright, so as long as it's not in that one, it hits. Alright.
My flat-footed AC is 12.
But you're not
You're
flat-footed.
not you're not considered flat-footed.
Oh.
Alright, so the second one hits or misses. Alright, so 2 of these hits as he goes whack, whack, whack with this Morning Star. As he's striking down, you realize that even though it's gold, it has a silver glow coming down from it. So 2 hits, and
It's white gold.
yeah, and it this bypasses your DR if you have any
BR? Where do I look for that?
damage reduction. I don't think you have any.
I think I'm the only one who has natural damage reduction.
All right, so
But you do
take-
have regeneration, Garrett.
26 damage.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
subtract
were the dummy that ran in
26.
there. Walked in there, rather, with your hands out.
this one here.
Oh, I need to get my little notepad thing up.
Casts,
It's like, yeah, one of them just breaks my arms. Ow.
He looks back at Seda.
Is this the big one or the other mace one?
This is the other mace one. He looks back at Seda.
The other ball buster.
Look at the face she's making.
And your bag of holding spills open.
No.
Your bag of holding spills open as he dispels
No.
its magic. So you're bare, and all the contents inside of your bag of holding spill out beside you. And he speaks up and he says, "Thou shalt not hide."
Wait, is that really part of the Silver Flame? Because if so, Garrett's in trouble.
And
What the shit, man?
What about all their...
Wait, is your bag straight up broken? Like it doesn't work anymore?
for
No, he basically just
he dispelled it.
emptied it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, I'm like,
Mending
man, that's
won't
gonna
fix it.
suck later on.
yeah. Mending. No, she's gonna have to have it like magically put back together.
Yeah.
Um.
I had to bribe somebody really good for that.
Yeah, I know. This guy here.
Where's my bear gonna live? You destroyed his home.
Big man?
Yeah, big man.
Colossus. Yeah, it's just him talking in the background right now.
I need will saves
Oh,
from.
God, nope. Volume is off now. I can't do it. Every time that stupid sermon starts.
Since I'm gonna just do the two closest people. I need a will save from Garrett and Sap.
Alright.
Wait, no, I can't do this one. Never mind. Sorry.
Ah, good.
Sorry.
Never mind. Don't ignore that 12.
Yeah, ignore that 12. It's all good.
Lucky Garrett.
I thought it did a different thing, and it doesn't. That's okay. Instead, he will use his action to take his sword, lift it up, and a brilliant silver flame just ignites upwards along it. And Garrett, you can feel the searing heat next to you.
It's like
This silver flame, yeah, it's just like, ooh, that's really hot. It's like if you've ever been to a steakhouse where they light the fire in front of you. It's like that,
A
but
bite is
constant.
Never
burn
mind,
my
I'm gonna
threads,
save
and I
it.
swear to God, I will do something so holy to you, you'll feel more holy than holiest holy person around.
What?
Exactly.
And you're supposed to be one of our followers.
Yeah,
you,
you got a
shall
problem
be
with that?
cleansed first. Garrett, it's your turn to take one action only.
It's gonna get bad for you, big boy.
Is that really what you did?
Just, I shoot him right in the tank.
You're gonna shoot the big one in the tank.
Yep.
All right,
Oh my God.
roll it.
Here he goes. So what was it? It says here to hit plus 22.
Mm-hmm. All right, you hit even on a called shot.
Nice.
Unfortunately for you, the
Uh,
called shot effects don't happen.
that's fine. As long as it's in the pelvic area, that's fine.
Yes.
Garrett's after the
He
moral
looks down.
victory.
Yeah, he looks down and raises his brow. Roll the damage.
So it says here, sniper handgun actually rolls with 6 plus 6, 66 plus 12.
Yes, if you are using a surge to do your sniper big thing, using your mythic, or sorry, your legendary item surge. I think you have like 8 of those per day.
Here's my big ass proton cannon.
Okay, you do it. You do it to it. All right.
Oh dear Lord.
So you do
I think they're
32
gonna kick you out of
damage.
church after this.
32 damage. Chat, take note of how much that HP bar fell. You do 32 damage as these beams of light go into his celestial taint region, and he
Did you
He-
ever think
he-
that you
he
were going
goes-
to have to say celestial tank region?
Yeah, I mean, it's you
Right up
guys.
into his Milky Way.
Yeah. I figured it would happen at least one point in time. That's why it rolled off my tongue so smoothly. So,
I'm tearing a hole through the heavens.
yeah.
I realized I've been
he looks
chewing my
down.
chips the whole time on sound. Y'all should have told me.
No,
I
you
didn't
weren't.
hear it.
You were
Yeah,
muted.
you're muted. And he raises his brow and looks down. And smirks. Because you did just make a ranged attack. Right next to him. And right next to his ally. So they get attack of opportunities. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll those.
Why?
That's a hit.
Oh, Garrett. Actually,
another
Garrett
hit.
can use a mythic surge. So
What's that?
Garrett can use a mythic surge, so neither of those will hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 3 hit.
Mirror dodge.
Mirror dodge, does that auto... Like, here, I have it right here. Garrett.
Yes, it auto negates
Yeah, it auto.
any attack, and it lets you teleport 30 feet away.
Mirror dodge. Mythic. Mirror dodge. Spend 1 power, 1 mythic power, when you are hit by an attack or ranged attack. So you'll lose a mythic surge, but you get to go within 30 feet. And you take no damage. Do you want to do that? Garrett, do you want to teleport 30 feet and use a mythic surge?
Yeah.
Daranax, what I'm implying is that they have no genitalia. That's what I'm implying.
Yeah, they could be completely nude, and it's Barbie doll.
They're he's a copper green Ken. So
Yep.
Garrett, do you want to? Yeah, you can move up to 30 feet and negate those attacks. Now that worked for this dude. This guy. Slices downwards with his now flaming longsword. So he slices down with his flaming longsword. First one hits. Do you want to use another mythic surge to get out of the way?
When did he make it flaming?
During
Right
That
at
was
the
his
beginning.
one action.
What?
That
like
was the one action he took.
yeah, his one action during the surprise
Was
round.
it a spell?
No.
Possibly.
Can I attempt to counterspell
No,
it?
because it was the
An
surprise round.
immediate
No,
action?
it was a surprise round.
Yeah.
You
I got
actually,
11%.
only people
May as well
who
get tons of
were
surges.
flat-footed could have acted. What's that, Garrett?
Yeah, I'll do it. Got tons of surges.
You were flat-footed. All right, so mark another one off. That leaves you with
9.
Reused.
Oh yeah, 3.
no, your legendary item counts separately, so you use 2 and 1
Oh,
legendary
cool.
item. I think you
So
have
are you gonna
6.
pop 2 now?
Yeah, so you pop 2 now. So teleport again.
Guess we'll just go put another 5 feet back.
All right.
Well, no. I bet that he can still clearly hit you from there. Wouldn't you
Oh, wait,
think
is
it
it-
would make more
Oh,
sense?
is it a
if
ranged
he
attack?
tried to go somewhere like this? Well, look. If you put his own guy in the way, it might hurt his own guy if he still decides to make the attack. I mean, they're probably immune to each other anyways. But if he can hit you anywhere, then at least let us know. Or if you go
Yeah.
like here, then you might be able to do like a shot that goes through 2 of them with your laser rifle and hits more than one of them.
All right, so you go right there.
No,
So
let's
he
go
attacked this
Towards
way.
me. Look for Seth.
He attacked, and the light extends forth. And let's see here.
Thanks, Garrett.
What's Fear's AC? So Fear
Does it stop when it hits a person? Because the mirror dodge leaves a mirror image of you that gets hit and then
Right.
explodes.
correct. So the mirror image is hit and explodes, but this continues on for 30 feet
Okay.
from him, so it stops. Sorry.
Right in front of Viru.
Yeah,
No.
actually,
Wow.
no, because I got a measure from his square. So yeah, it stops right in front of Firu. So you're actually just far enough away to not be hit by the light. It's coming at you fast, and then it dissipates. And then we move to a normal initiative turn order, which would leave us.
Oh wait, I didn't get to act.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Zap. Yes, go.
All right. Going to do one mythic surge worth of things because then I can do a bunch of things. So the first thing I'm going to do is free action, which is going to rage, get 36 extra health, and shift, which gives me 2 more AC and regeneration, and gives me another 12 health on top of that. And then, so those are my shifting is a free action, rage is a free action, then I'm going to use my single action to go into accurate stance. So then I'm going to use a mythic surge, and that allows me to make a move action and attack at the end of it, but since I have pounce, I essentially just get a full attack.
Okay.
So run at the guy, and I get a full attack on this one, so that'll be, and since it's a surprise round for this round, I get +1 on attacks and damage
Okay.
on top of everything else because of the Cavalier or Chevalier thing.
Okay.
So that is to hit plus. Is that one a hit?
Yes.
6 plus.
That's how much
And
damage
now
it
I get
takes.
yeah, and now I get 2 more attacks.
All right, so it takes 48 damage.
And also, if it had damage reduction, this ignores it because of the way the Fleet Strike works. It ignores all damage reduction.
Okay.
That's the second one. Does that hit?
It does.
Does it look like it's hurting at all?
No.
Or having taken any damage? Alright.
It looks like it has
Then-
taken damage, but it does not look like it is totally hurt. Like right now, it has an abrasion on its skin from where the Earthbreaker hit it that second time.
Okay. Then on this one, I'm aiming for the mace as a disarm attack.
Okay.
So that's plus that. So that puts it to the disarm check. Will ever.
So they roll 20. Okay. That's it. It's CMD. It does make it.
It did manage to not get disarmed.
No, it managed to get disarmed.
Okay. Did it beat it by more than 5?
Yes.
Did it beat it by more than 10?
No.
Okay, so if it beat it by more than 5, then it's, I want to say it's cast away 10 feet as well.
Okay, so
Instead
it
of just
flies 10 feet
dropping
away
to
from
its
it.
feet. Yeah.
I will say...
So I would have tried to hook it and turn it back behind me.
Okay, so it went 10 feet behind you somewhere.
Yeah, so somewhere back in that way.
Okay.
And that's all I get.
All right. So then we go back to the actual turn order now, which starts with Garrett. So this is the actual
Yay.
round 1.
Okay, let's see. Living still, I maintain silver. Well, I guess I could go just straight shoot them both. Another laser beam.
Okay, you're going to do the laser attack. So that's a touch AC attack. So go ahead and roll your plus 22. That's a hit on both of them.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll your super attack damage. Now that's another legendary surge, leaving you with a total of 6. Alright, so that is 36 damage to the both of them.
What else could I do?
Okay. There's like a little like scorched mark on the big green one, and a singed mark on the other one as well. They don't have like holes going through them though.
Let's see.
Does that take you a full round to do that, or is that just an attack action? So you still have another action.
No, the big one is just an attack action. He just has to use a legendary search, so he can still move.
Does that mean that if he doesn't move, he can still make his full attack and use his other shots with the pistol?
No. The way that one
Okay.
works is it uses all the barrels. So he could use his...
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, he can use his move action because he has fast reload. He has a swift action reload. So he can use his move action to like, maneuver around or whatever.
That's what I'm gonna do. Just... Well, I guess I'll just move no more this way, away from Tay. Happy now.
She
bit,
probably is a
yeah.
little bit more happy. That will
I
take
feel
us
safer already.
to
Well, at least
Sab,
you weren't sitting right in front of Furious and Seda.
Exactly.
right? Alright, Sab.
Go back.
So this one's disarmed.
It's probably hurting a little bit by now, maybe?
Yeah, like I said, there's like the puncture marks on its chest where the Earthbreaker smacked it.
He's smacking the crap out of it before it gets to act again.
Okay, so I still get my extra +1 because it's still the first round. Oh, that was a heartbreaker.
It was so close.
Oh,
It
okay.
went
I don't
all
have my
the way.
digital dice turned on, that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was
went
on the 20 and then ticked over.
Alright. So that is another 48 damage. So you strike into his chest again, and this time you see some silver liquid starting to pour from his chest.
That's
Oh,
another
God,
one.
don't
He
bleed.
winces. He winces from the.
Stop bleeding.
He
And there's
winces from the
another
impact.
46.
46.
Yeah.
Alright. You basically almost puncture the same spot, and you feel something kind of pop underneath, and more silver blood is beginning to pour.
Alright, and with my final attack... I forget, can a trip attack be substituted for a regular attack? Or
It
do you
can,
have to
but if
have-
you don't have improved, it provokes.
Okay, I never provoke with anything because of my my mythic thing.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, I was just making sure because there's a few of the combat maneuvers that, like grapple, unless you've got a special ability, you can't grapple as a part of a full attack.
Oh no,
Like
no,
I know
sorry.
you can
Yeah,
do it
no,
with
you're right.
disarm and sunder.
Yeah, no,
Because
a
I know you
trip
can do it
attack.
with disarm and sunder.
A trip attack has to be something special. Monks are like
Okay.
one of the only ones that can do that.
Okay, I think Furious had something special that he can do with his whips that allows him
He
to.
does.
But yeah, that's why I was asking. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't do a trip attack as the last
Yeah,
one.
if you're doing the full round thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing a full round attack because I already hit him that many times.
yeah,
Does that hit?
that does hit.
Okay.
All right. When that hits, your Earthbreaker sticks for a moment, and the angel glows in silver, in a silver aura, and then is gone. And
you didn't
he
actually
says,
kill him, did you?
he says,
Listen,
this
no.
green one says, "Your faith has served me well," and that aura that remains is absorbed into the green one.
Oh shit! Does the scorch mark vanish?
And yes, the scorch mark vanishes.
Fuck.
And that's it, I believe, for Sab's turn, so now it's their turn.
Wait, one other thing I can do.
Okay.
I'm making a perception check that looks like in the way they themselves holding their weapons, and also did the weapon that I disarmed from him that was behind me, did it vanish as well?
Okay, so you look behind you, the weapon did vanish, the golden mace vanished. What was the other question? Because you kind of broke up for a second.
Are they... Is there any sort of, like, weakness or hole in the way that they're standing or their stance or anything? Is there anything that looks
No.
odd or off about
No,
them?
in fact, the way that they're fighting seems to be flawless.
Okay.
As if they're being guided almost to deflect certain attacks and whatnot. It's just, you hit so hard that you just break through their defense. Essentially, he parries with his mace, and you just hit so hard that it's just like, boom!
Yeah.
It's too strong. Okay, let's see here. The smaller, the normal-sized angel will look at Garrett and let's see here.
You know, it's probably a good thing
I
that
need
we're
a
taking out the
willing
little
save.
guys first.
I need a will
Because
save
then
from
otherwise all
Garrett.
that damage.
Think about it. If the little guys
Heal
are
him.
healing him, they might also be giving him other sorts of benefits.
That's
He might be
possible,
absorbing
too.
all of their strength and stuff too.
Tony,
Yes,
is he casting a spell?
yes. He is casting a spell.
And it's no longer surprise round.
Correct. He's casting a spell.
Can I attempt to counter it?
You can. You have to figure out what spell it is.
So do I roll a spellcraft?
Yes. And your goal is... let's see, where is it? Slow.
Hello?
That's not how you count spells. You can't do it on the phone. That's cheating.
She's making fun of friend.
Phone.
I mean, that's what you're
He's
doing with
casting-
Celine all the time.
Make sure that the internet is on the
Yeah.
right setting. Or turn it off and then turn it back on again.
Here, we'll go on a
Exactly
quick
how you
break
count
and we'll
a
fix
spell.
this problem with Jax's tablet. We'll be right back, everybody. Figuring out what's going to happen with the counterspell.
Alrighty.